Hello friends, back with me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to our channel and the Catechism for Kids series. Have you ever wondered if the small, everyday things you do actually matter? It's like making your bed, helping out at home, or just being kind to someone at the door? Today, we're going to meet an incredible saint who shows us that these simple tasks, when done with great love, can be a path to heaven. His name is Saint Alphonsus Rodríguez, the humble doorkeeper. Sometimes, life throws us curveballs. Maybe a friendship ends, a dream doesn't come true, or things just feel tough and unfair. It's in those moments that it can be really hard to trust in God's plan. Saint Alphonsus knew this feeling all too well. He lived in Spain over 400 years ago, born in 1532. His life was filled with heartbreaking challenges. As a young man, his father passed away, and Alphonsus had to leave his studies to help his mother run their family business. He grew up, got married, and had 3 beautiful children. He probably thought his life was set. But then, tragedy struck. One by one, his wife and all 3 of his children passed away. Can you imagine the immense sadness he must have felt? On top of that, his business failed, and he lost everything. It would have been so easy for him to become angry or to turn away from his faith. But what did Alphonsus do? Instead of despairing, he turned to prayer. He spent years in quiet conversation with God, trying to understand what he was being called to do. He felt a strong pull to join the Jesuits, a religious order dedicated to serving God. But even that wasn't easy. He was told he was too old, his health wasn't great, and he didn't have enough education. He was rejected not once, but twice. Most people would have given up. But Alphonsus persevered. He kept praying and trying, and finally, on his 3rd attempt, the provincial leader saw the deep holiness within him and allowed him to join the Society of Jesus as a brother. At 37 years old, he began a new life. After a short time, Alphonsus was sent to a Jesuit college on an island called Mallorca. And what great, important job was he given after all his struggles? He was made the porter, the doorkeeper. For the next 40 years, his main job was to answer the door. That's it. Some might have felt humiliated, thinking it was a small, unimportant role, but Alphonsus saw it differently. He saw God's will in this simple, repetitive task. Every single time the bell rang, before he opened the door, he would whisper to himself, "I'm coming, Lord." He truly believed that every person who knocked, whether it was a student, a visitor, or someone in need, was Jesus himself, coming to see him. He greeted every single person with a smile, with kindness, and with genuine love. He transformed his simple job into a powerful prayer. The Bible tells us in Colossians 3:23, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord." This was exactly how Alphonsus lived. He wasn't a famous preacher or a brilliant scholar. He was a doorkeeper. But his holiness shone so brightly that people couldn't help but notice. Students at the college would seek him out for advice and prayers. They felt the peace and presence of God around him. One of those students was a young man named Peter Claver. Peter was full of passion and wanted to do great things for God, but he wasn't sure how. He became close friends with the wise old doorkeeper. As they walked around the college grounds, Alphonsus shared his spiritual wisdom and encouraged Peter to follow his heart. It was Alphonsus who inspired Saint Peter Claver to become a missionary in South America, where he would go on to serve and care for thousands of enslaved people. Think about that. The humble doorkeeper helped shape another great saint just by being faithful in his small corner of the world. The story of Alphonsus teaches us something incredibly important. Holiness isn't reserved for grand dramatic gestures. Holiness starts right where we are. It's found in the kitchen when we help with the dishes without being asked. It's found on the playground when we include someone who is lonely. It's found in the classroom when we are patient with a difficult subject. It's found in doing the small things with great love. Alphonsus's life is a masterclass in pivoting to the will of God. When he lost his family, he pivoted to prayer. When his business failed, he pivoted to a life of service. When he was rejected, he pivoted to perseverance. And when he was given a seemingly insignificant job, he pivoted to find Christ in every person who came to the door. This is a powerful invitation for all of us. Whatever you're dealing with today, big or small, you can pivot to God's will. You can pause and ask, "God, what do you want from me in this moment? How can I serve you right here, right now?" It might be a call to be more patient, more kind, or more courageous. Saint Alphonsus reminds us that God's plan for us isn't always what we expect. His path was filled with pain and what the world might call failure, but through it all, he grew closer to God and became a beacon of light for others. He found heaven in his work as a doorkeeper because he did it all for the Lord. So, the next time you feel like what you're doing is too small to matter, remember Saint Alphonsus Rodríguez. Remember that every small act of kindness, every chore done with a cheerful heart, is a beautiful prayer offered to God. You don't have to wait to do big things to be a saint. You can start today, right now, by doing the little things with great, great love. Thank you so much for joining us. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories of faith. May we all learn to find God in the ordinary moments of our lives. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. See you next time, and God bless you always.